Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Way to Learn. Today in this video I'm going to talk about SAP automation using MetaBot. In my previous video I have explained you about different method of automating SAP using Automation Anywhere. So in this particular tutorial video I'm going to talk about MetaBot. So how we will use MetaBot to automate the SAP related works. So those who are new to this channel, so let me inform you, I am basically creating a video related with robotic process automation using Automation Anywhere and UiPath. So I would request you to kindly subscribe my channel to get up to date, information on video related with the robotics, Automation Anywhere and the UiPath. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, I got the access to SAP trial. Okay, training SAP. I do have access now. So I'm going to explain you each and every step. Okay, how you are going to develop a bot, subtask and metabot, and what are the things you have to follow before completing the automation. So here I'm going to explain you basically the part which is related with the metabot. So let's just follow the steps. Trust me, this is very easy, and the way we are doing this SAP automation is very reliable and the success rate is very high. You may aware, we can automate SAP using keystrokes, object cloning, not everywhere, but object cloning is also having some limitations with SAP. Right, we can use scripting, we can use BAPI coding to automate SAP, but as per my experience, SAP metabot is the one of the best way to automate the SAP. So let me go to Automation Anywhere and I'll quickly explain you. So in my previous video I have explained you about how to create the logic, already build logic. Those things I have already created in my previous videos. So what you have to do, as you can see here, my metabot is already there in this metabot folder, right? So that name is SAP metabot. If I click here, it will take me to the metabot folder. If your metabot is not there, you have to create. So follow those videos. I will put the name details of those videos link in this description section, so you can refer to those video in case if you need any help. So let's start. Okay, so let me go to metabot. Okay, please note currently I'm using Automation Anywhere Community Edition to develop this demonstrate this demo related with the SAP automation part. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to go to SAP. Okay, and make sure your SAP script recording and playback option is enabled. If it is not enabled, you'll be not able to develop or automate your SAP using metabot, right? Why we need this script recording and playback? Because we need to get the object ID for each and every places in SAP. There is a unique object ID available. Let's say in this place we have to type some T code, right? Let me select this. If you click OK, it will open this box. So for this portion, SAP is having a different unique object ID. Let's say if you want to go back, you want to do anything, right? So for each and everything, SAP is having a unique ID which we want to get from the script recording and playback option. So let's follow. I will explain you and I'll help you definitely to understand how it is working and the simple way to automate SAP using metabot. Okay, so let me click here. I'm clicking on SAP recording and playback. Okay, I'm just trying to change the name. Let's say I'm putting as script demo something. Okay, then click on this record. So here we have three options available: play, record, and stop. Okay, so I'm going to click on record script. So your script recording is enabled now. So wherever you click or perform any actions, it will get the object ID. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type a T code which is BD03. Then I'm hitting a enter. Then here I have to put some details. So 1234. Then I'm clicking on enter. Okay. So it will display this page. So now I'm stopping. Okay. So because I got three object ID. Okay. First for uh, this T code. Another is like I have filled the customer details here 123, and after that I have pressed the enter, right? So let me go and open the script. So this is the script which I have recorded just now. So once I open this, you can see some information will be there. So here, while taking the object id from the script text file, be careful. You have to take the information from here to here only. I mean, you don't take a value from the double quotes. So it will start from here and it will end here. So by seeing this, you can understand this VD03 is a transaction code which I have already created to this particular page. Okay. Another thing is like what I did, like I have added this 1 2 3 4 in the customer information place, and finally what I have done, I have added this object id. So you can understand this object id is stand for praise. So you have to either do a enter, you have to do a left click, right click, those things by using this object id. So let me copy this. So first I want to write a vd03 in SAP. So let me close this recorder because I don't need. So let me go back to my previous page. Okay, I'm going to Automation Anywhere. Now I'm selecting this MetaBot. One more important thing, guys, here what I did, I already logged in, right? I'm not using logging part by using the MetaBot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this object id as zero, login with existing system, because login is already there. Before going into more details of MetaBot, let me open this MetaBot and I'll show you little bit idea about it. So these are the logic which I have already created to work with that particular required to demonstrate the information related with the SAP. Let's say if you want to add anything or if you want to remove anything, so what you have to do, you have to click on logic. So as soon as you click on logic, this is the wrapper file which provided by the SAP. Kindly refer to my previous videos. There I have explained how to import this wrapper file into the Automation Anywhere, how to build logic and all. Okay, so here I just wanted to tell you, let's say in case if you want to add any extra command or the logics, what you have to do, you have to click here. So as soon as you click, it will open a box. So it is depending on you. Let's say I am using this to string. So there is a function in SAP that is to string. So let me put as like SAP to string. So once you click on save, so this logic will save into your MetaBot. Okay, so let me close. Now I'm going back to Automation Anywhere. So you can see here two string logic got created here. Okay, so I'm not going into more details here. I'm closing this. Now let me go to Automation Anywhere. Okay, so I have given the login with the existing session. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to now I have to do a T code. I have to write a T code, right? So first is like you have to use search by object in the text file which generated by scripting. I'll click on save. Okay, next is I will use another command or the logic. I will use set focus. Basically set focus will help you to focus on that particular object id. So it is the best practice to use set focus. So the chances of failure will be very less. Then what I have to do, I have to click on enter. Okay, so this is the logic and command for opening that T code vd03. Okay, no, one more thing I have to write here is a T code, right? I have to write that transaction codes. For that I have to use the set text. So here I will write vd03. If you see this code, you can understand, like first what we are doing, login with existing session. This is the like one time activities you have to write in the starting of the code. Then I'm doing a search by object id. I'm adding a set focus. Then I'm using set text to put the a T code value. Then I'm doing a enter. Okay, so okay, I will use here activate window to display you how this MetaBot is working. Okay, so let me select the window name. So easy SAP easy access. If you want to know the SAP name, you can see here, this is my window name. So let me click on save and run it. Right, so you can see here, this box got open, right? So this was the old information which I have given, right? So next, what I'm going to do next, my requirement is I have to put some value here and click on enter. So again, I'm going to Automation Anywhere. Okay, so let me put some comments so you can understand. So here we are going to fill the customer details, right? So again, I'm going to MetaBot. I will do a drag and drop. I will select search by object ID. I will go to Notepad. So this is the object ID which we have created. So I will go here and I will put this as here. Okay. So this will do a search by object ID. Then I can copy this code. Okay. Then I'll put here. So good thing about MetaBot is, it's like a reusable component in case if you want to do a copy paste, or if you think no need to write again and again. So like the way I'm doing, you can copy and paste and you can use wherever is needed. So here I did a set focus. Now let's see, these are the customer ID which is available. So I'm going to copy from the Excel and I will put here. Okay. And I will click on save. Right. So next is what? I mean, next is it is going to execute the enter, right? So for that also I'm having the ID execute. Okay. So same, I will do the same thing here, but only I'm going to change the object ID. Again, I'm coming to Notepad. I will copy this value. Then I will go to SAP, sorry, Automation Anywhere, and I have given this. Okay, set focus. Next is I'm going to press enter. Right. So I will select enter and I will click on save. So let me save and I will run this entire code at a time so we can understand whether MetaBot is working or not. So we are here, we are good to go now. So let me run. So you can see here successfully we have updated the details into the customer page. So after that, this page is coming. So the way I have shown you, or the information which I have shared currently, is like, writing something into the SAP or inserting something into SAP. Let's say you are having some requirement, you have to copy a value from the Excel, or you have to put into the SAP, and the output, whatever you are getting, you have to store in a variable. So another thing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read some value from here. Let's say I'm going to read this name, okay, and this address, and I will store in a variable, right? So again, you have to do a recording to get the object ID for those information. So let me close this. Okay. So I'm clicking on script and recording. And once again, I'll put a different name. Let's say I'm adding something one. I'm clicking on record. Next is, let's say I'm clicking here, okay, and I'm going to do a stop. Okay, I'm going here and I have to get the object ID. Right, so this is the information which we got. So this object ID is bit big, longer. Okay, so you have to do a copy, then go to Automation Anywhere. Let me put a comment here, is like, reading customer name. So here again I will use this object id. I mean only I have to change the value, so I'm going to notepad again. I'm copying this value and putting here. Okay, I will do a save, so it will create a focus. Next is I will use a logic called get text. So here I am having the logic for get text, and make sure you are putting the output variable where you want to store the variable. So let's say I'm having like values like, I want to put is the customer name, and I will do a save. Okay, so this is also very simple. What I'm doing a search by object id. I'm adding a set focus, then I'm using get text. Okay, so let's say I'm adding a message box, so we can see what is the information it is coming. So I'm using the customer name, and I'm doing a save. Okay, as I said, like I'm going to read another information. See guys, one thing I want to share you here, like if I want, I can record each and everything at a time in a script file, and I can get the required object id, and I can do the development to make you understand. I'm doing this thing step by step so you can understand, and the same thing you can implement in your process or your RPA career. You can also use this the same thing, right? So another thing, I'm going to click here. Okay, as my SAP script recording is already open, so it will not show there. So I'm going to click on run. So as I have not saved the change the file name, so it is asking, do you want to overwrite? So I will say yes. Now I will click here. Okay, and I will do a stop. So this two value currently I'm going to read. Okay, so this is the object ID script. Let me close. Okay. So I'm going to use this. See, by seeing this object also, you can understand this is like, dr1 data street. So if you see the command, if you see the SAP details like street, right? For name, it was having name one. So by seeing the object ID, you can understand this is the object ID, which is specially or unique for the street. So it will help you to get the street value, right? So once again, I'm going to Automation Anywhere, and I will do the same thing. So I have done with these things. So let me save this code, and I will do a run for complete process. Okay. So let me go to my home page /n. It got logged off. Server is giving some trouble. So I'm going to log in once again, followed by the password. So I'm clicking on continue. Right. So I'm going to Automation Anywhere. I'm doing a run. So you can see. So this is the name which MetaBot is helping you to read, and this is the address which MetaBot is reading. So good thing about it is like, if whatever name or the address value is getting changed, so from the object ID, right? So this is like all about this SAP MetaBot part. Okay. So guys, I hope you like this video and find it helpful to understand SAP automation using metabot. I would request you to kindly like and share this video with other people also, and I would request you to kindly subscribe my channel to get more RPA related video. One more thing guys, your comment and feedback is highly appreciated, and it will help me to make it better. In case if you think you want any you want me to